Oh, round of applause? Okay.
TNT, I'm dynamite. You know that song?
Did you do it right though?
It go, oi, oi.
Okay, all right, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is I guess this is how we're starting in the show. We're
TNT, boom.
TNT, we're dynamite. Savannah is coming in a couple weeks. Countdown. Let's start the countdown. 21 days. You guys. She's brought to you by our sponsors. Pay for them. So thank you for contributing and.
The speaker or who? Say who? What sponsor?
Our multiple sponsors. Blue Chew. We got.
No, what was this one again?
Boom Mic.
Yeah, Boom Mic. Just in case Boom Mic picks this up, I would love for them to see that.
Yeah. They,
that would be great.
They pay for Savannah. She only costs about $5,000. And
that's a lot. That's
yeah. She's high quality. I'll show you some pictures after. She's high quality, and she'll be living here from now on.
Oh.
And she'll be the producer for the podcast.
Nice.
And I guess my wife.
Oh, that's a little disturbing, but teach his own.
We pay for it. Brought to you by you guys. Thank you very much.
Okay. Hey,
now we got a producer for the show. We've been talking about it since the beginning.
Yeah.
You guys came out, supported us, and the sponsors, essentially pay for the mail order wife. She's from, her name's not Savannah, but that's what I told her. That's what we'll call her.
Sure. What part of Russia is it?
She's not from Russia. Oh. She's from the Czech Republic.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice. High quality. It's like $5,000.
Yeah, I can see why. The big bucks.
Yeah,
the big bucks.
Yeah. Should be interesting. I guess I have a lot of closets that's not really filled up with stuff. So
I only imagine you wear like one outfit.
No, you don't want unsanitariness. What do you mean one outfit? That's disgusting. What? I guess you like it dirty. I like it clean. How rude am I? I didn't say hello to our audience. Fellow 4 people watching. Thank you for watching every week, tuning in with us. I guess these are the real psychos.
The true psychopaths of the world.
Yeah.
Salute to you.
Yeah, I've come up with. I think I've realized my true calling. I think I've realized that I was actually born a chef.
Yeah. You like to cook. You like to get in the kitchen and, do your thing. You like to do that.
Yeah, and I don't watch videos. I don't want. No, look at my dog. Get out of here, Roscoe.
See, now Savannah would be able to.
Now let's introduce. You want to be a part of something.
No, watch out.
You want to be a part of something? Come around this way.
This is not an animal.
Right here. This is an animal show. Yeah. Let's.
Oh, come on.
See. We got a dog.
What the fuck is this?
The dog sponsorship.
Oh, that's fucking not good.
He's almost like a little human, right?
No, it's not like a human. It's like an animal.
It's like an animal?
Yeah, it's like an animal. Not untrained animal. And it's untrained, too.
I walk him around without a leash. He's pretty trained. Yeah, man.
That's like the dog owner that says sit and think that's a dog command, but all dogs just know how to sit when they're a puppy.
I don't base it off of that. I've seen other dogs like he's tripping himself out. He's looking at himself in the thing. He watches TV and shit, so.
It's not a nothing. It is a something.
Huh?
It could watch TV.
Yeah, it can watch TV. What do you mean it? Yeah, it's a he.
It's sure. Whatever pronoun you want to give it. It's still an animal.
Yeah. You're an animal too.
Nope, I'm not an animal. I said I'm a black god, but
you're
that's
a black
a whole
god.
nother story.
That's interesting that and people try to separate themselves from animals. We are animals.
White people aren't animals, but black people are not animals. No, we're probably more like some kind of weird experiment.
Well,
you sure you want to have the dog right here on the podcast?
Yeah, he's just chilling now. He'll just be asleep now.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he'll just be right here, just chilling.
Oh,
it'll be better than him, walking around,
That's better.
bitching.
The dog by me is better. That's better.
Yeah, he's right next to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, this podcast has.
It's interesting. It's interesting. You don't like animals, huh?
Not doing the podcast next to me, laying down.
He hates animals. I bet you are a supporter of Michael Vick killing dogs.
I mean, if you wanted to fight your dog, I would let you fight your dog. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
That was interesting. Did you hear about the way Heavy was killing the dogs? Shit. I mean, honestly,
he was fighting dogs.
Oh no, he was like the losing ones, he was like drowning some of them, electrocuting them and shit. Just doing like sadistic execution shit. I mean, I can see like.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. That FBI informants on his ass. That evidence, niggas drowning dogs, electrocuting them to death.
I mean, you gotta kill them some kind of way.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, look.
I was just imagining if you're gonna kill them, just blow their fucking brains out. Or
blow their brains out?
Yes. Or take a fucking
that probably gets messy. They probably had to start getting, they probably did that. Then
imagine just like, imagine like.
And then they probably did that a couple of times. He was like, dude, that's not working.
Like drowning a dog, they'd be fighting like a motherfucker.
They tried that.
But then again, I guess they're all like beat up and ripped up from the fight.
Yeah, that too.
They could be destroyed already.
Just throw them in the pool.
Yeah, throw them in the pool and
put something around their ankle, throw them in the pool. Yeah.
Nice little internal sleep, I wonder what that looked like. I bet that was I don't know. I wonder would he do it again?
Like if he had to do it all over again?
Yeah, would he do it again? He lost a $100 million contract. He's the first player ever in NFL history to think to sign a $100 million contract. One of the first, I don't know, it's interesting. But, he's reformed. Possibly going to make the Hall of Fame. Hopefully makes the Hall of Fame. And, he's a reformed guy. I believe in second chances. You believe in second chances?
Sure.
Hey. Off. You're evicted. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, go. There you go.
That's just bad producing.
That's good producing. That was the introduction to the black dog. No, go to your room. No, go.
If this is a real show,
this is a real show.
But
it's not a real show. No one's really watching this. They're probably just tuning in for the first 5 minutes. They tune in for the first 5 minutes and they're like, they're not really talking about shit. It's like, we're freestyling here. We're going off the top of the dome, and then we kind of warm up. You gotta let me slip into my my other zone. Hold on. We're gonna have to cut this part out right here.
I was wondering. I was like, do they edit this show? Do you edit this show?
Sometimes I do.
Do we just upload it?
I put a little cut in there the last episode. He's sitting right here. He's good to go. But sometimes we edit it. I don't think we'll edit this out. We'll keep it nice and raw for the two people that are watching.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah. Someone invited me on to one of their podcasts.
Now, what kind of thing would it be?
I looked at it. It was like some little bar thing, and they're interviewing someone at the bar.
What they want to talk about? So your friend?
A friend of my brother's. He's a fan of the podcast, actually. Shout out to you. You're probably watching it. Thank you for watching. He said he really enjoys the show, and he would like
enjoys it.
Yeah, he would like to have me on his podcast.
Really enjoys.
I would go on there. Let's spread some nice QAnon conspiracies to his listeners. I would go on there. I'm a big supporter of.
You had a QAnon guest?
See, me and this QAnon person been bouncing off back and forth. We're supposed to be meeting up with each other, but it's just been bad timing at each time. We'll get around to it. Hopefully he'll be.
Is he camera shy? Is he scared?
You just gotta meet up with somebody. I kind of wanted to talk to him a little bit, see what kind of, see what he's on. I hear. Look at this.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
why is the dog laying on me? It's like trying to do. It's trying to like insinuate some kind of the dominance thing. That's the problem with animals, especially when they're untrained. They're always like doing this dominance thing.
Move.
And then look like there's no edits in this show.
There's no edits. There's no edits.
Show.
This is not a real show. This is the Basement Show.
Yeah.
This is for the people that are really on a dangerous path in their life.
Yeah, really.
These are the people.
Seriously.
The people that are watching the show.
Yeah.
The FBI should be watching.
Yeah.
Watching them. They're probably
really?
They're probably making bombs like little.
It's
Columbine.
not the guy that even like beats his wife. It's like he's more psychotic than that.
Yes. He's simmering. Have you ever seen Me, Myself, and Irene?
Yeah.
He's that kind of man. He's simmering, and he or she is at that point.
The other joker.
And then they snap,
Yeah.
So the people that are watching this show, they're in their house. They're making bombs.
Yeah.
They're making pipe bombs. They've been radicalized.
Yeah.
They're Marjorie Green. They're Marjorie Green Taylors, who is a true patriot, and I support her.
Now, who's that again?
She is a patriot. She's a patriot congresswoman from Georgia. She supports. She supports saving the children. As do I. As does the Basement Show. We sponsor saving the children.
Yeah. Save the children.
Where we go one, we all go.
Hold the line, too.
Hold the line.
Yeah.
We're holding the line. We're buying AMC. We're buying GameStop. We're buying Nokia.
Now, why would people buy AMC?
See, people are hopping.
Really want to go to the movies?
People are hopping on the waves late. The Robinhood, they when the stocks were rising up right now, or at the time, they kind of cut it off, so they kind of choked out the demand. And right now, you see AMC. It was at its highest.
Because we were early on that GameStop thing. It kind of happened like nowadays.
Honestly, to reap the whole benefits of the GameStop shit, you had to really invest in it a couple months ago. Honestly. Then it shot up. That's why they shut down the Robinhood shut down the trade of it when it was shooting up, because the major hedge funds that were investing in the short of the stock invested in Robinhood and shit like that.
And the nerds didn't like that.
Well, it was a conflict of interest, and they fucked up the potential of they cut off the peak of what the stock could have rose to. And they kind of chokeholded it and shit like that. That's why now the people that bought AMC at like $14, $15, they're thinking like, oh shit, any day it's going to shoot up to like 50, 100, 300 type shit like that. But since they choked off the supply, people stopped buying it, so the demand went down. And there's a few people that are buying into it and shit like that. But right now it's bouncing up and down. And eventually it's going to bottom out at 2, and the people that invest in it are going to lose their money. But who knows? I'm not a fucking stockbroker. I don't know this shit. Don't listen to me. I'm a fucking idiot, I'm doing a podcast that 3 people are listening to. I guess Buzzsprout sent me some things, saying like, oh, let's promote the show.
Do something.
They told me to promote the show. This is why it's called The Basement Show, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I guess I could promote the show, but I kind of like it nice and raw.
I mean, you're gonna get a producer. They're gonna do that kind of stuff.
Sylvana's gonna be in there. She's gonna be chilling at the crib.
I would imagine she comes with a laptop.
Oh, she'll be working on my laptop. That'd be fine. You know,
I should just always see her like on a laptop.
Yeah. I mean, I hope she does have a laptop. That would be nice. I probably have to hopefully she comes with a Mac.
Maybe the iPad. You can always see what she was doing. So she, you don't
iPad. I don't care what Savannah's doing.
You might try to go back to her home country. She might not like it here.
Well, she's not having access to my bank account, so Savannah better have her own money. If Savannah better produce a couple episodes and she wants to go back.
Oh, you would let her leave?
Well, this is going out to millions of people, so I'm not going to broadcast what I'm going to do to Savannah. Huh? I would treat her very good.
Okay, yeah.
Sure. Why, you think I should lock her in a cage and beat her and only let her out to...
I don't know what they do. How you do that?
Oh, I don't know
how you play that.
You just pet them, you treat them good, and you treat them like you treat them like a woman that you paid $5,000 for. So I'll say her contract's about 300 episodes. Then she can go back to her home country.
That's nice. Usually they,
kill them?
Yeah.
I guess, she has a passport, but no one really knows her here, but we're not going to talk about that. What Boom Mike, our sponsorship, one of our key sponsorships that actually helped pay for Savannah. This is our sponsorship reading for today, Boom Mike. This is the Boom Mike Ultimate Ears 4.0. So this is actually one of the features is like we talked about before. You can actually dunk it underwater and you can listen to the music, and you don't have to worry about say you're at the lake and stuff like Lake House, or you're in the jacuzzi, you're partying with your bros, and you drop your boom mic into the water. You don't have to worry about it. You can get submerged up into 30 feet of water and it will still work. So unless you drop into the ocean, you're good to fucking go. And then we already talked about
the lake house.
Yeah, the lake house.
That's pretty fun.
You never been chilling on the boat with your boom mic?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, you chilling on the boat with your boom mic. Say it tips over, boom. Whoa! As long as that, it'd be. As long as you're not in Lake Michigan, you're good to go. You can drop down and get that shit real nice and fast. Unless it drops down and you can't see it, then the boom mic's down there. And I'm not sure about all that, but if you find it, it'll work as long as it's not under 30 feet, or over 30 feet, I guess, or deeper than 30 feet. Yeah, that'll be the correct terminology. Thank you, Boom Mike. And then we also talked about one of the home features. It's very durable, and they also endorse it as a home defense system. As say you got some intruders or some unruly guests in your house, you can beat the shit out of them with this. Mm-hmm. So if Savannah's out of order, you might see me fling this off frame. You might hear a pop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're used to that though. They're used to that over there. That's how the men treat them. They have domestic how to slap your wife classes in that country.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They endorse beating the shit out of their women. So Savannah's fucking up. Like she's not pulling up shit like young Jamie from Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah. Just a quick toss.
And then I'll tell her to give it back to me. She'll walk it back.
I like it.
And every time yeah,
it makes sense to me.
And she'll learn real good. She's supposed to be pretty good at English.
We'll see.
We'll see. But back to Marjorie Taylor, like I was saying, True Patriot, they're trying to kick her out of the Senate. They're trying to, they're trying to say that she's an extremist. They're trying to say that Q isn't real. They're saying that her stalking a crisis actor from the Parkland shooting. I forgot the gentleman's name. You can look him up. The guy, not the girl. with the other guy. I don't know his name. I'm sorry, I don't have it in front of me. That's why we have Savannah, and she'll call out the name.
So, what do they think happened at the schools?
Oh, so
the government killed the people.
Yes, so they created false flags to try to take away our First Amendment rights. So they try to take away our guns. So they want to, first of all, they want to take away our assault rifles first, and then they're going to say, "Oh, you guys don't need shotguns. You guys don't really need hunting rifles. Come on, you guys don't need that. Pistols, come on, that's a little too much. We don't really need guns at all." And then they'll have a populace that is disarmed, and then the tyranny will kick in, and they can start terrorizing the American people. But
as long as they send the money.
Yeah, no, if a civilian with his AR-15 can really shoot down a government tank.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When the government's driving down the street with their tanks, right? Or their drones. AR-15 can really shoot down a drone, that's really like high in the sky. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Or hunting rifles, right? They can actually pierce through, some of those anti-bombing one, because they developed these I forgot these fucking name of the fucking thing, but it's basically. You can put some fucking C4 next to it and blow it up, and it really won't
so you say
affect the car. But
they should stay armed for the government.
Yeah, because when the government are riding down on their armored trucks and stuff like that, our guns can really, do some things against like the drones and stuff like that. Because
you were supposed to be getting you something. Little lady 22.
Lady 22. Who said I was getting something like that?
Well, what would you get?
A gun, like an actual gun, something that can blow someone's head off. Are you kidding me?
A little lady 22 get the job done. What would you get? What would you think about getting?
What am I looking at?
Yeah.
I was looking at a nice 1911 Colt. Yes, Colt 1911 Remington. I forgot. I think it's the name of the company.
How much is those running? What is that?
I was running the guns I was looking at. I think it was around like 1,200.
That's a weapon.
Oh yeah, I would be investing in something that's I don't want to invest in something that's some bullshit. I mean, it's the 45s are known for jamming, but those models are built not to jam. They're really nice. Really, they engineered it nice. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna get, and possibly an assault rifle as well. Yeah.
Stay armed. I like it.
I would say, I believe in our Second Amendment right. Right to bear arms with
cool.
Well-assembled militia. So I'm gonna assemble the militia because that's and we're gonna
we're gonna gang.
No, a militia. The Second Amendment, right?
Yeah.
Right to bear arms in a well-organized militia. That's how it goes. So I'm gonna assemble a militia, and then we're gonna. I'm already part of militia. Huh?
Oh, right. The
Proud Boys and the Three Percenters.
Sure.
I'm a proud member of the Wisconsin chapter of the Three Percenters. We are a patriot group, and we believe in the American Constitution. We believe in the First Amendment. We believe in the Second Amendment. We believe in the American Constitution. We believe in protecting us from tyranny. So if anyone threatens us, we will come for you. And that's our agenda. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we go out to the woods, and we do conduct tactical drills, like seasoned embassies and schools and stuff like and such. We're just well prepared for the future. we've studied the capitals, state capitals, each state capital's layers. We got the blueprints, and we're just prepared. So if we see any government tyranny going here forth with the Biden administration,
is Biden gonna send the money?
They're not sending anything. They're putting Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. What are you talking about?
Well, send the money out.
They're not
Someone
sending,
said they signed something.
They're not signing. What?
Yeah.
If they sign anything, I would know about that.
Well, Joe.
They tricked them. They tricked
Joe?
They tricked us.
Oh, yeah.
They campaigned on $2,000, and they're like, oh no, it's $1,400 actually, because you guys got the $600, which probably like only 30% of you probably got the $600, but we're gonna do the $1,400, but we're pussies essentially. We'll see. Maybe I'm just being pessimistic, but we are getting the $20. We are getting Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill, so that is something to look forward to. I am looking forward to getting rid of the racist Thomas Jefferson off the $20 bill.
So
he has many ancestor kids that look like me.
They're not gonna make both, just only the Harriet Tubman.
They're getting rid of the racist Thomas Jefferson.
Why Harriet Tubman? They could have picked somebody else.
Because she's a strong black woman. We just got the first black woman vice president in American history. This is a momentous, historical year in American and world civilization. The greatest country in the world has a black, I said black, VP. It is beautiful. She is strong. She is pure. She is going to wash America of all of its sin. She will make us pure. She will get rid of all the races. She will heal us. She will heal us. She will heal America. She will make America great again. She is the epitome of a strong woman. She is backing a corpse. Imagine that. That takes bravery. That takes strong ovaries. Woman power. Because I believe in her. She is a saint. She believes in us. She is going to cure us of all of our ailments. And anyone that stands in the way is a racist, misogynist piece of shit. Anyone that goes against what she says is just a misogynist, ignorant piece of shit. Because she knows all. She has proven to us that she knows all. She is almost like a god. And if you don't listen to her, shame on you. You are a filthy scum. Bag. Kamala, God. Jesus, Kamala. Biden, Overlord. The strongest leader this American civilization has ever seen. He will wipe the floor with Abraham Lincoln. You won't remember Barack Obama after this. Trump? Who's that? Because they are the leaders of the new world. They love us. They want to kiss us. And I love them. And I'm going to protect them with everything I got. Because Kamala is equivalent to Jesus and God. And Biden is the overlord. And I love him. If I saw him, I would wash his feet. How you feel about that?
I think, it's weird. How come? Never mind.
How come what?
It seems like women. It seems like people really don't like Kamala Harris.
People like her?
They don't like her.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything that I've seen, we all love her because she is a goddess. She is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Wouldn't want a woman in office.
Huh?
How come a man wouldn't want a woman in office?
Who wouldn't? Insecure man wouldn't want a woman in office.
I mean, just off of what we went through. I mean, we might as well have a motherfucking chimpanzee in office.
Well, we damn near just about did have a chimpanzee.
Yeah, no, we did. It's just weird how people didn't like Hillary and don't like Kamala. Now, I don't like Kamala either, but not necessarily because she's a woman, just because, like, she's
because you're a sexist.
Well, I am a sexist. Yeah. Yeah, I am a sexist. Yeah, that's true.
How does that feel?
To be a sexist?
Yeah.
That's really kind of weird.
What are some of your views as a sexist? What is that?
As a sexist, I believe women should always be sexy.
Mm-hmm.
I think women should always have sex. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
This sounds like a normal guy to me. I don't know. He seems a bit milquetoast to me. He's supposed to be a black Israelite. And I don't see him preaching the word. I don't think he's a true believer. I got this dog encroaching. He's interrupting the flow. But, nevertheless, I persisted. Like the great Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah.
She's a great politician, and I love her. I believe in women, and I believe in women power. I believe that if a woman comes forward, no matter what, you should believe her. Men are pigs and disgusting. We need to.
Well, white men are.
We need to get rid of toxic male masculinity.
White male masculinity.
Yes, disgusting.
Yeah. It just has to be said as disclaimer. I have to always make that disclaimer.
What's the disclaimer?
It's white men.
Yeah. See, we were talking about Neanderthals a bit ago. And
it's in white people's blood to be nasty. It needs to be studied in a scientist's lab.
What do you mean by nasty?
White people like to do things like rape people, as we all know. They like to have sex with people against their will. They like to do things like eat people. We all know that.
Have you ever heard of bull busting?
I don't know what that is.
You never heard of bull busting?
No, that doesn't sound like I want to know what it is.
Well, back in the slavery days, if a male was being a bit too black male was being a bit too aggressive towards, or the slave master was intimidated by the black, he would get his slave hands to hold down the slave, tie him down in front of his family, and he would fuck him in the ass.
That's the thing. It's one thing to make someone a slave and work for you, but then to take it sexual, I don't know why they take things sexual.
It always goes to sexual. That's why they like to castrate.
What's up with that? Why do white people always take things?
Well, they're afraid of the black dick. That's why the cuckolds like to watch the black men fuck their wives.
Even amongst white boy humor, it's always like gay and with those slurs. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you've seen Tosh Point Out, right? This ultimate white boy show.
Why they
very gay. It's a very funny show, honestly. I love the gay. The gay.
Oh,
stuff.
I remember that when he was with the gay people.
That shit was pretty funny.
It's a certain kind of comedy.
Just like the Eric Andre, he's a little gay. I mean,
he's gay too.
He does some gay shit. I mean, I remember he had the Andy Samberg guy. You know Andy Samberg, right? Well, he's like a popular comedian, and he does this bit where he brings in actors, and they dress like the people that are on they dress like him, Hannibal, and whoever's interviewing, right? So he brought Andy Samberg, and he's dressed like him and shit like that. And then to make a long story short, he the people do what they do, essentially, like they mimic them. And he started stripping down naked, and he made himself have a mangina. And he's like, I was born with a vagina, and the dude wouldn't take his pants down and took his dick behind his legs. But yeah, pretty funny stuff. That was one of the funniest things because he refused to do it. It was really funny, really really funny. Like Lupe Fiasco was, he was pretending to be Hannibal Buress. It was hilarious. Yeah, you guys see, it's a good thing the dog's back.
Keep push.
Yeah, stay right here. Yeah, you're good to go right here. Yeah, that was, So I like the gay stuff. It's pretty funny. Tosh.0, he does a lot of gay shit. He does a lot of gay stuff. A lot of gay innuendos. So all in all, I like the gay comedy. Funny. You grew up watching Jackass. I grew up watching Jackass, Viva La Bam. A lot of gay shit.
I like Viva La Bam. I think I just liked him because he was a skater, not necessarily because they did silly shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a cool show. All that stuff on MTV, it was kind of fun, watch those white boys, Jackass, do crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was the whole era. White boys doing crazy shit on MTV.
I think the white boys are still doing crazy shit. I mean, they're back to Facebook. You know what I fucking hate? I hate those fake ass Facebook prank videos.
Like the couples?
Yeah, like the couples, where the dude's recording, and it's dude, if there was someone that was recording, you would definitely see him with their fucking phone, dude. That fake ass shit. The other day, another thing I want to talk about.
People like watching, and I feel like people know it's fake, and they like watching it and knowing it's fake too.
You think so?
Yeah.
They like the fakeness about it.
Yeah, I think so.
Because
it should be obviously fake.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of them. I'm like, what the fuck? I get pissed when I see that. I wish I saw one of those people faking that shit. I would just jump in and smack the shit out of one of them. Fuck up their recording. I'll give them something real to put on there.
Yeah.
I remember there was one where the dude was faking he was in a cooler. He's like, oh, I'm faking in a cooler, and then they had someone walk up and type shit. I wish I was there, and he was faking in a cooler, and I was like, boom, 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 and I'd start welling on him, beating the shit out of him. Oh, it's a prank, bro. It's a prank, and I started just beating the shit out of him. I was scared to death, and I just beat him to death. This is just bringing out the inner rage in me. Another thing that I fucking hate. Yeah. I hate those Masked Singer shows, or those American, are those America Got Talent shows. The other day I was having a fantasy that I was. Or daydream, if you will.
Okay.
That I saw one with Snoop Dogg and shit like that. And they always have these random ass stars sitting right. I just imagine that I come in, with a trench coat on and shit like that, and then I rip it off. I have a big ass Q on my t-shirt, a big Q t-shirt on with AK-47s. I got a special talent for you. Save the children, you pedophiles. And I just start killing them. And throwing pipe bombs.
Oh boy!
Clear out the show.
Yeah. I can
But,
see why this creepy left wants to do what they want to do to us. Because if that's what people are thinking, yeah, we do need to be under control.
Yeah,
and under
think
surveillance.
So? Yeah, you think so? They're driving us crazy.
Niggas need to be under surveillance. And y'all hate to admit it, but yeah, we all need to be under surveillance. We do.
You don't like that?
Things are getting too psychotic, and people have too much access nowadays. So.
I was thinking about going to the Rona and their Columbine style.
Something.
I got a talent for you guys.
Yeah.
You just whip out the Uzis. It's like a live broadcast. That would be. That would be the best American TV yet. I bet that'd be the highest rated TV show ever. Just proving that Americans want to see blood and guts. I guarantee if we brought back the gladiator days when motherfuckers were fighting with swords and like killing each other, gutting each other, fighting, fucking lions and tigers.
Those are slaves they had doing that stuff.
Some of them were and some of them weren't. But people would watch that. That'd be the highest rated thing. I feel like that a paper.
Football?
Huh?
Do you watch football?
Yeah, but I'm talking about killing someone with a knife, gutting them, stuff like that. Just
I keep saying the UFC has like a couple layers to go to where it becomes like something really authentic. Take the gloves off.
You never seen the original UFC?
Yeah,
the original UFC.
You didn't have gloves.
The original
they were
UFC,
soft with each other though.
No, they had motherfuckers. They had sumo wrestlers fighting motherfuckers that were 130 pounds and shit like that.
And take the weight class out of that shit.
The reason why they had to tamper it down is because they had to get licenses.
Yeah, they wanted to get bigger. I get it. They wanted to get bigger.
Exactly. Now they're $1 billion corporation.
I think people, like you said, really want to see just two dudes just go at it like bar style.
The place of what America is, the way the vibe is in the country, the feel is. I think we need to see some killing. I think that's coming up next.
We need a good war.
No, I'm talking about not. We don't need to go blow up brown people. We're already doing that. We're blowing up brown people since
yellow people is next.
Yellow people keep on talking about the Chinese shit. I'm not worried about that. We're probably going to be killing each other pretty soon. Or killing the rich. I don't know. It depends how this pandemic goes and they keep ripping us off with the money. That should be interesting. But, I feel like these things that I'm talking about, this is just...
now I remember.
It's the decay. We're in the beginning stages of a dystopia. We're 10, 15 years, they're about to be starting fighting water wars. You know what I mean? Water wars.
What do you mean by that? What's that?
It's becoming very high. Like a lot of places, major water sources are drying up around the world, and people will be fighting over water sources. That's why you see in stocks and shit like that.
I like that.
A lot of hedge funds and a lot of people are investing in water companies because they know motherfuckers are about to start blowing up shit, and it's about to be crazy. We're seeing it out in California. They're having hella droughts and shit like that. Yeah. That's what they're talking about, like doing some shit like creating a canal from the Rockies to fucking California to get fresh water in there and shit like that.
That's greedy.
We're living in interesting times. We're learning about history.
Dude, we would literally tear apart this motherfucker just to get water to Cali.
Yeah.
It's about time to leave this motherfucking rock. If that's the case.
Why do you think Elon Musk is trying to build a fucking rocket to go to the moon?
Because they need to. Because if
Cali
think they that important,
we're the motherfucker. We're not going to Mars. We're the last motherfuckers to go to Mars.
No, we don't get to go to Mars. We're the generation that if people go to Mars, we just see them go, and then if we just get left here. You probably have to have some money to go to Mars. That's like living in Beverly Hills until they.
Oh yeah.
Until the hipsters get up there.
Yeah.
Once the hipsters get up there, then the hood niggas can get up there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be the first. I wouldn't be within the first 2 million people to go.
I would want to be the wave of people that stay too.
I would rather be the people that are going there when it's already settled, and it's actually. Imagine you go in there when it's like not settled. That'd be chaos. You'd be living in hella work, and you'd be living in prison. You'd be living in close quarters with people.
How do you think it will start if they do it? You think it will start super nice, or you think it will start like as a come up?
It will start as a come up, and it'd be like the Wild West, but a new place.
You think so?
but way harsher and way worse, way more intense, way riskier. Yeah, hell yeah, I think so. I think a lot of the first people that go up there are gonna die. First of all, I feel like the first couple people. I mean, they're fucking. You see them? They're shooting up rockets and shit, trying to land them. They're blowing up and shit. They just did that shit twice in a row. You didn't see that SpaceX, the little missile.
I saw the missile.
Yeah, it blew up for a second time. That just happened.
It's weird that they can't figure out that part.
That's why I said we need to learn. We need to get in the federation with the aliens.
Teach us how to make a good spaceship.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That'd be interesting. I wonder what they really are. I know we talked about this plenty of times before, but I do really wonder what those UFOs are. I've been into that lately. UFOs and shit like that, because honestly, I mean, the U.S. government admitted that they have extraterrestrial
and the problem
spacecrafts.
It's like we're on like the tippy verge of learning something, and
they're fucking with us. But Trump did sign some shit where they have to drop some unredacted thing with the last stimulus package that passed. So
coming up too, maybe next couple soon.
Very soon. So
that was 21 days when they did that.
Yeah, so I wonder what the spaceships look like that they have. I mean, they said they dug up shit that's ancient. I mean, have you ever seen the Bob Lazar shit?
If you're in charge, and if the spaceships are doing more than like traveling from here to space, then they're like going to reality. Would you tell people about that? If there's spaceships that can go in between realities and shit like that?
That'd be dope. I mean, I feel like some people could handle it and some people couldn't handle it. Some people
I don't think the Cures can handle it.
I think the Jesus people will be like, they're demons. Yeah. They're demons. They're coming. Jesus talked about it in Psalm 99:55. He said that when I was getting fucked in the ass, that was actually a demon from a different dimension. That maybe they are demons. That'd be interesting. But they have some technology that's insane that we can't comprehend. I mean, honestly, honestly, I mean, you gotta think about it. Any science that you can't comprehend is basically magic. I mean,
always
think about this. Say if you took one of these phones right here and you went back to fucking, shit. Not even say you went back to the 1900s, like
30 years ago.
Yeah, 30 years ago.
Simple 30 years.
Literally
30 years.
They'd be like, "What the fuck?" Or you have like one of these TVs. I'm like, "Holy shit, this is a fucking amazing!" Like, I mean, honestly, the technology that we've
this 30 years ago for sure would be alien artifacts.
That'd be crazy. They'd be like, "What the hell? How are you playing this?" I mean, like they wouldn't even the internet. I mean, honestly, we have these things floating through the air. It goes to these fucking phone devices that we have in our hand. Honestly, that would be, honestly, I mean, yeah, that'd be crazy to think about. But, I mean, imagine if you're from another planet and you took a different evolutionary thing, or you have other elements that are available to you on your planet that aren't available to us on this planet, and you have a different science or a different way for coming up with propulsion, or just a different learning or understanding type shit like that, things are going to be completely different. You know what I'm saying?
Another thing I think too, for real, I think once like the Americans find out something, I think they find out so little that they can't share, because it's really like a conflict with like another country. Because I keep hearing that. I believe that.
That makes sense.
Like you can't tell the little bit that we know about this shit, because we only know a little bit about this shit. Because Russia might, who knows what?
The Russia. I mean, because I feel like this shit's happening all over the world.
Sure.
We obviously know another country doesn't have this technology, because if they did, I mean, they would be
I feel like everyone's still not 100% sure.
I mean, I feel like people. I feel like motherfuckers. I feel like
because they kind of acting like it could be like it could be the Russians or the China. Don't you think?
No, I don't feel like that. I feel like they don't want to disclose how much they have or what they know, because it might be different from or less than what the other countries have and shit like that.
They don't want to make it seem like they just are completely out of the loop.
Yeah, yeah.
They could do like have some kind of knowledge.
Exactly, and I feel like other countries definitely have their hands on this some of these technologies as well, and they're trying to reverse engineer it.
Right.
But it's kind of like, you know, you take a fucking car and you put it back into fucking, you know, the 1500s. They're not gonna know. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Like whoever can get this motherfucker to start first wins.
Yeah, exactly. They wouldn't even know, like, put the key in the mission. Right. You know, they wouldn't even. They honestly, they might not even know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they might be trying to push start that one.
Exactly. They'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" Or like, "All right, take this apart and see how and figure out how this works and shit like that."
Just off of simple sciences.
Exactly.
And, I mean.
Exactly. I mean.
Hopefully they tell us something juicy. Like, hopefully, just tell me y'all found something. I don't even need to know how it works. Mm-hmm. Just say.
Well, they already said they found something. They said they already found. They have the craft.
Yeah, show them what it look like.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I want to see what it looks like.
Yeah,
that would be.
What the fuck it look like?
That'd be. I bet it'd be mind-boggling. Honestly, like you see this.
Even if it's not. Even if it's like. I just want to see what it look like.
Honestly, the videos. I mean, from what the people like. David Fravor,
Tic-Tac shit.
David Fravor and all them. Yeah, I mean, it's just some shit that we don't understand. I mean, the dude was saying like the Tic-Tac thing was like moving around and shit like that. So you're saying like it maybe not. It's not even like working on. It can like manipulate gravity essentially. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's working with a whole different technology, a whole different understanding of something that we can't even comprehend. Just like Bob Lazar was saying like. It's going to take us 100 years to honestly, truly understand the technology. You know what I mean? Because unless there's like some major breakthrough type shit like that. Just like he said, like the element. What I forgot what it was called,
but it's not there yet.
Yeah.
Like I was watching this one Joe thing, and they was talking about this plane, and it's a cold ass plane, but it can only be in the air for like 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. Like you can just tell we're far off from like.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, that spaceship I'm talking about, it's like some kind of jet. It's like some kind of crazy jet.
I'm not sure, but it kind of makes sense. I bet 5 minutes wouldn't make sense.
It's the bomber jet.
It'd be impossible for it to be up for 5 minutes, but probably something way shorter than that, right?
Yeah, it's like something you can't do much with it, but you could do a lot with it for a little bit of time. But but to think like go out of space or like we definitely can't do no shit like that.
Yeah, I mean we don't even. I mean. Like the what's saying was saying.
We just made the drone this last year.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think, and then these people are working off a different power source. It's not powered by combustible energy.
Now, when Joe did have that one weird dude, and he was talking about crystals and all that kind of shit.
What guy?
Remember he was talking about that dude?
Travis Walters?
Yeah. Did you hear what he said about crystals or something?
What about crystals?
He said when the aliens abducted them, they were here looking for crystals, like how bitches love crystals. You know how the freaky bitches love rubbing crystals on every time and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, the Gwyneth Paltrow shit. Gwyneth Paltrow believes that if you she sells these things, and she has like this crystal thing that women shove into their pussies.
Oh, for real? I was just being silly.
Oh, no, that's real shit, and they shove into their pussies, and it's supposed to like re-heal them and shit like that. It's real shit, and she like sells like these. What
do you think about crystals? That kind of shit.
I don't know what the fuck that shit is. Dude. I don't really pay attention to shit like that. I don't know. People that rubs it, if it works for them, I mean, it's probably like some placebo effect for them. Otherwise, you look goofy as fuck. Unless I see like.
Do you think it's things here hiding in plain sight that could be like this shit?
I feel like there's shit that we can use like natural remedies and shit like that that will work better than pharmaceutical or medical or man-made things, and
that's for sure.
Or vice versa.
For sure.
I mean, look at weed. Look at weed. Weed is criminalized, and that would nip out a lot of those fucking pills.
That's another thing, Joe. If you can't figure out weed, man, and I might. He might be on to something.
He says he wants to. He said he wants to redo the criminal justice system. I mean, he is the cop in there and shit like that. It should be interesting to see what happens with all that.
You know what's so convenient for them is COVID is convenient for them. Yeah. Those two criminals. All they have to pretend to do is worry
I mean,
about
COVID should be it should be easy for them if they come through with the American people and give off the checks and the money. If they do that and people are like, holy shit, they came through when I needed you the most, and you fucking gave me like.
Right. They don't have to do shit else. They talked about.
Yeah, they do all that, and they give. I mean, that's
they
all.
Can literally start locking niggas up the next.
I don't know about that. All they need to do is a couple things: decriminalize weed, give motherfuckers the money, then the support that they need, and do a couple other things. Obviously, do some healthcare shit. But you gotta pick all your battles type shit. But if you do these couple of things that will help out immediately, you'll be easily in for the next 4 years. But it should be interesting to see what happens with that because there's other obstacles to that. But I mean, if you have power and you wield your power, which Democrats don't do. I
went to my banking, they're closed. Like motherfuckers can't even work at a bank. I don't get it.
Well, it depends what branch you're going to. My bank, I can go in my branch. I went to my branch the other day, cash a check to my bank account, and it was nice. All depends.
I mean, one of the branches was closed. I had to go to the Glendale one. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. They was like, due to COVID, we're gonna close this branch and all that kind of shit. That's fucked up. If you had to work and your shit was,
I mean, you just go to the drive-through.
No, this shit was completely inside was done.
Oh,
it was only ATM use.
Yeah, I don't know what bank you have, but it sounds like a shitty bank.
Yeah, it's a shitty bank. That's not the point of this.
Yeah, it sounds like you should switch the bank and move on from them. They're not doing you right.
I think that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
I think they had enough. I mean, we can go more. Just what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I rented enough today. I got a lot off my chest. We're not doing, it's super late today. We ate some nice steak, that gave us some energy and shit like that. And
Patreon's giving out money to niggas. I heard a couple dudes got some deals from them.
Patreon, yeah, you gotta have a base. Yeah, you gotta have at least,
You follow what academics still?
I like sometimes when he posts videos, yeah.
He'd be silly.
Depending sometimes, what the video's about. If it's something I'm interested in, I'll listen to it. I don't get too hype over the voice. I kind of tune that out. But yeah, I do like to indulge in the gospel a little bit. Because sometimes I'm interested in some of what these people are doing.
Yeah, I forgot what he said that I want to talk about.
There's a Patreon on.
No. Joe Budden got a Patreon deal. They said.
What a Patreon deal? What's that? You should just have a fan base.
No, he has a Patreon. He started a Patreon like Tim Dillon them do. Then also Patreon gave him some kind of money to do something.
I don't know. Good for him. I'm glad he got money. People are making a lot of money off of Patreon. Tim Dillon's making a hell of money off of Patreon. Probably.
It seems like it's about to be a new wave where.
Well, yeah, you just pay.
And those guys really lose the control of that free content. They don't pay niggas for.
Well, yeah, it's all about building a base, and then you provide that base what they want. Say we keep doing the show. I mean. We're gonna keep doing this. This shit's fun to fuck with me. I don't give a fuck. But say we keep doing the show, we build up a base. Eventually.
I mean, I'm sure those three radical people. It seems like they will sign up for the Patreon.
Yeah, but we gotta get like 1,000 of those people, maybe a couple hundred that are willing to pay for it. You gotta start off somewhere. But if you get a couple hundred willing to pay $5 a month,
yeah, that's cool too.
Yeah, we'll keep it. They've got to. I'm not. I mean, that probably wouldn't even pay for the subscription to Patreon. You know what I'm saying? So.
Man, Cash App me at the Basement Show.
CashApp.com, Basement Show. Cash App. I mean, don't do that. You just hit us up in the comments. We'll send you the real Cash App.
Somebody else's money.
Yeah, fuck around somebody else's money. But this is the Basement Show. I'm glad you guys tuned in, and Savannah's coming up. We're increasing. We're increasing the production of the show. We got you guys. Savannah's coming up. She's gonna be rocking. We're gonna be rocking out with her. Yeah, anything else you gotta say, bro?
We said we'll have guests, so we'll have guests too.
Yeah, I keep saying that. I just gotta keep asking people on. People have been asking about the show. I just gotta ask them on. You know, and then that's that. But to the next.
That's kind of strange too. If somebody wants to be on the show.
You know, why not? I when I'm around, I talk about the show sometimes. I'm like, yeah, this podcast is really funny. People like to talk to me. They want to hear. People like to hear my opinions when I'm around them. When something happens, they want to hear my opinion, definitely.
You don't find that strange at all?
No, I find it normal because I say what my mind is, and I don't talk like other people. I find
when people want to hear what I have to put on things, very strange.
I don't find it strange. I feel like if you have a unique take and people are interested in what you got to say, why don't you tell them? Because other people are not, educated on the subject or not interesting. So if people want to hear what you want to say, then that's a good thing.
All right, man. That's it. I guess that's it.
I guess people are not really watching the show, so they don't want to give a fuck what we had to say, huh? I don't know. Let's promote the show. Send it out to a friend or post it to your Facebook.
Like, subscribe, hit the comments. You know how the YouTube said. Do all that.
Yeah, and if you're listening to one of the DSPs, tune into the YouTube.
Download it, save it. Hit the algorithms.
Mm-hmm.
Work up the algorithms. Hold the line.
Come
on, guys. You sick fucks should be the one trying to hold the line.
Yeah. Be brave like Elliot Page. She's a true, he's a true American hero.